Hello, welcome to Learning-Riti. My name is Dr. Hemant, and in this lecture we are going to see the connection of physics with technology and society. So the topic name, as you can see here, which is the part of first chapter, physical world of intermediate physics. So let's see the connection. So when we talk about physics, it's a multicultural and international scientific endeavor, and what it means you will see in later section. But before that, first let's see the impact of physics on human civilization. So as we all know, the steam engine of the 18th century, which have made the industrial revolution, the transportation made easy, people can travel, the large amount of industrial scale products and the raw material were able to travel from one to other place, and that resulted in lots of industrial revolution in that area. So you can imagine that even today we are visiting at different places and we are using the railways, trains, and also transporting the heavy items from one place to other. It have been made easy. So you can see that a simple approach of using thermodynamics and the basic laws of physics, scientists come up with that steam engine, and now it have just revolutionized the whole world. So you can see the impact. It have a huge impact once you are making a discovery and you are applying it in application area, and then you can just make lots of work for the human society, the society as a whole. So in physics we have seen the different approaches and how we make complicated models and solve the complicated problems. In the previous lecture we have discussed about that, but you can see here that sometimes physics, some technologies itself gives rise to the physics, and sometimes we are using physics to bring the new technology. So meaning that for example, we talk about wireless technology that followed the discovery of basic laws of electricity and magnetism in 19th century, or if you talk about silicon chip, which have just revolutionized the 20th century, you have now lots of mobile computers. That is also a result of that, using the physics and their concept, and now bringing it to the technology side, which have just revolutionized everything. Now we are talking about on video. This is all a result of that kind of development. And very important point here is that you cannot always foresee. For example, the nuclear energy, when they invented that, Rutherford invented the atomic structure and the nucleus, he never have thought that it can be used for generating electricity at a using nuclear energy. We can exploit it, but now we are using nuclear energy in a much larger scale. So you cannot foresee. It is like until you make it. So people keep doing new research, exploring new applicability of the physics, and they come up with the new devices which just have a real and huge impact on human society as a whole. In case of alternative energy, there are a great contribution, and it will keep continuing. For example, there has been considerable progress have been made in the direction of conversion of solar energy, wind energy, geothermal energy into electricity, but there are a lot which we still have to achieve, and that will come with that continuous focus on research and development, as we keep looking for new physics, new laws, and the application of those existing physics and laws. Now talking about as I said, that the physics is nothing but more connected with the society with a multicultural and international way. For example, you can see that Isaac Newton from UK discovered the universal law of gravitation, law of motion. We will study, which have a very huge impact in our physics. Talking about Albert Einstein, he explained that photoelectric effect and theory of relativity, which have made lots of advanced prediction as a whole. Now we are able to verify and solve some of those in today's time, which were theoretically given much before. Michael Faraday, law of electromagnetic induction, nuclear model of atoms by Rutherford. De Broglie, you will hear a lot in your intermediate physics. We have given the wave nature of matter. John Verdeen, who have discovered the transistors and theory of superconductivity. J.C. Bose from India, he have discovered ultra short waves, radio waves. Marie Curie, discovery of radium and polonium radioactive materials. Huygens, wave theory of light. Galileo Italy from laws of inertia. Pauli exclusion principle is very, very important factor for quantum physics development. Yokohama for theory of nuclear forces. So as you can see, the contribution from UK, Germany, UK, New Zealand, France, USA, India, Poland, Holland, Italy, Australia, Japan. So I have not covered all the countries. If you talk about that different theories, different principles, we just have realized and the whole world, and we are talking about different technology every day and different approaches to it. It is not just done by a single country or a single people. It is the efforts of international society. It is coming from the effort of different scientists, different investment from different countries, different government, and this is a result of all those that we are utilizing. Every human being utilizing, either it is from America or India or Europe, everywhere, but it is all the technology which is the collective effort from this society, which is the international society, from people from international community, and also from the multicultural society. So you can see that the connect of the physics is not limited to one specific region, but it's collective efforts done by the whole international community. Now let's see the physics connect with the technology, how it is. So for example, as I discussed in the beginning, the steam engine. So this is based on the laws of thermodynamics, which is a very important physics subject you will study in your coming physics subjects. The generation, propagation and detection of electromagnetic waves, it is that led to development of TV, laptops and radio, which you have heard or you are right now watching on your computer. Newton's laws of motions, where we are able to project satellites, and we are studying about galaxies and all are based on that. For example, the induction motor you use in your home to raise the water from ground to your tanks, and also the generation of the electricity and all are based on Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Talking about the hydroelectricity, we are talking about conversion of gravitational potential into electrical energy from, you have seen the dams and other places. Again, here a very nice example of physics gravitational potential energy utilization for electrical energy generation. So this is all some examples, but not limited. There are many examples you will see in coming days once you are going more and more deep into the physics study. But for timing, let's stop here, and we'll meet you again in our next section, which is fundamental forces in nature. Thank you.